Yes, this is wildlife biologist Eric Orff with New Hampshire Fish and Wildlife, and this week's New Hampshire Nature Notes. This is the first week of July here in New Hampshire, central New Hampshire, July of 2009. So what's happening? Well, the birds certainly have been quieter the last couple of weeks, but this morning when I took a walk out to get the paper in the morning, the wren was bubbling away. And this afternoon, when I arrived home from helping a friend catch some lobster today, lobstering, guess what? I got out of my vehicle, I could hear a robin calling again. We haven't had a robin here in a couple of weeks, so my robin is back, cheering away. And I also this afternoon heard a rose-breasted grosbeak. So all the birds had disappeared here for a while, and a few have straggled back. If they birds often have a couple of nests or more, or if the nest is, say, destroyed by a predator or something, they will re-nest. So I think these are some of the re-nesting or second or third nesting birds we have here. In fact, I was at my camp up in Maine over the holiday and I had a chestnut-sided warbler there pretty much the whole 4 or 5 days I was at camp. So I have a chestnut-sided warbler up there that was certainly interested in having another nest up there. So there are still a few birds left. The crickets are ever louder right now, I've noticed, in our night times, and the warm nights have got them chirping away. But today I noticed here locally some of the farmers have cut some hay. So farmers have been struggling to get hay in this year, but we were in for a few days of good weather here, so we had some hay cutting going on. Not seeing much for other wildlife. My turkeys that I had here in numbers, they seem to be gone. Plenty of mosquitoes here tonight. So wildlife sightings have been somewhat diminished the last few weeks. It's warming up. I think they're hiding better. Their grass is high, and they're just plain disappear before our very eyes. So not as much wildlife, but I'm glad we've still got a few birds singing about and enjoying the first warm weeks here, finally, of summer, and enjoying the heat and sunshine and the disappearing wildlife all around me.